Welcome to Business Doctor channel. Subsequent to our earlier discussion on the three cardinal rules, today we will be discussing more on the psychometric test as we discussed in one of the videos. There are different types of psychometric tests for different purposes. So one of the purpose from a personality point of view is disc analysis. It's called the DISC test. The D stands for dominance, I stands for influential, S stands for steadiness, C stands for consciousness. This test, though I'm not anyway associated with this kind of company, but I have experienced in my personal life as well as I have recommended to a set of people who have been at a very different levels who have taken up this test, and they see the result in line with their personality and they were able to do whatever they wanted to do. That's a good sign. So the test is online, so you can simply take. Why do we need to take the test? DISC as a personality will tell you how good a person is in terms of dominance or influential or steadiness or consciousness. Once you know the personality, then you can obviously find out what kind of jobs it suits. See, the job requirement for a politician is different, for an artist is different, for a tennis player is different, for a CEO is different. So each of these profiles demand a set of personality, and the individual, that is me and you, will also have a kind of personality, a trait which is inborn or imbibed over a period of time, and that is in a steady state. So unless these two match, it will be very difficult for one to get into that the first cardinal rule, which is what it takes to be. So there is a set of personality in everybody that needs to match with the kind of role people expect you to perform. To be a singer in or a musician, you need to be having a different kind of personality, or to be a CEO or a politician where the dominance will be or influential will be more of an expectation than a steadiness. Whereas as a student, the, the behavior of a person will be more in terms of steadily studying. There is no need for a dominance as a student. So the personality at a different stage in life will be different. At the same time, the profession rather, the expectations will also be different. So when one goes from one level to other, like from say fifth standard to sixth standard, or from a junior person executive to a senior executive, obviously what it means is that it's not that you have performed your junior position very well. The companies are not giving promotions for that. What it means actually is that you are expected or you have got the potential. The company recognizes that you have got the potential to perform the higher role which you have done it in your previous role. That's where the promotions come in. That's where the expectations also change. Once you go to the next level, it is obviously the expectation is not that how you are going to perform in that next level per se forever. Over slightly over a period of time, the expectation will shift from performing that role to another level which is above that. So as the role changes, you may be an individual today, you may be a student, or after that you may be a professional. On a personal side, you may be a parent or a grandparent, or you may become a socially, you may be a legislator, or in a corporate you will become a CEO or an entrepreneur. The role continuously changes, the expectation also changes. Unless the personality changes, which meets the kind of disc required out of that job, it will be very difficult for the person to meet. So if what happens is that if a person is not able to meet, it is like a fish out of water for that person. So I want to become a tennis player, but I can't run or I can't wear a shoe for whatever reason, then it will be very difficult for me to go and perform. So the difference is the person needs to go from the start to the end and visualize that and plan for that. So the personality has to be imbibed, or it has to be cultured, and it has to be steadily into your bloodstream to reach that. Then only the what it takes to become a consultant or a chartered accountant or an artist or a tennis player, that is possible. So with this, of course, there are a lot of psychometry tests. This test is, I thought, this will be good and handy for people to try. Thank you very much. The next video will discuss about the goal setting and related topics there. Thank you. Have a nice day.